New coming in that Tulane was really good. Had a lot of experience returning. 4 starters, and then you had a Baylor transfer in Moon Urson who had a near double-double, and we had our hands full. I thought that the biggest 2 takeaways, you can't win many games giving up 18 offensive boards, and then they were 18 of 24 from the free throw line, and we only, were able to get there 15 times. You're just not going to win many games doing that. But I think you have to credit Tulane. Again, I think they're a really good team. I thought their bench really was productive today. And just have to, it's a great time of year. The good thing is we get to play again on Wednesday. And the team that I think you see in our locker room right now won't be the same team in January. So every lesson learned will be a valuable one. And we just have to keep getting better every day. And hopefully this will get our attention a little bit because Tulane did some really good things today, and we just weren't able to do enough.
Could you talk about the defense and rebounding, especially when the shooting isn't going the way you guys want it to go?
We shot 38% from 3, so that's a really good number. But I thought that, we missed a lot of open looks, and we just made things too easy. I think it's hard to run in transition when they're shooting free throws and when they're making plays, and we just didn't get enough stops today. Whether we were in our zone or man, we tried to keep them a little off balance, but again, they just annihilated us on the offensive glass. We gave up some and ones on the offensive glass, and we've just got to do a better job boxing out. I think 17 second chance points.
This question is for either of the players. What was going through your head on the court as they were reviewing Jemiah's three-pointer at the buzzer at the end of the game?
Going back to Jemiah's shot, it was a good shot she hit. Unfortunately, she just didn't get it off in time. Going into the huddle, we were kind of getting prepared, as if, the shot did count. But at the end of the day, it didn't go our way. So I think that's when we kind of get back to practice and just kind of refocus. Like Coach said, the good thing about it is we get to suit up for another game. So I think that we just kind of take what we learned from this game and move it forward so that, that feeling that we have today, it's not the same feeling that we have going forward.
Yeah, I agree. I think obviously we thought it was in, and it was a good shot. But I think when you try to boil it down to that one possession, it's hard because, like Coach was saying, with the turnovers, with the offensive rebounds, there were so many possessions before that that honestly we shouldn't have been in that situation. So I think, when we go back and look, we want those possessions back from offensive rebounds and turnovers so that we're not in that position again.
Coach, what did you work on the most between the Charleston Southern game and this game, and what are you planning to work on more between now and Southern Miss?
We just continue to go back and, work on all areas of the game. Special situations there at the end is one that we work on. Thought we could have better execution. Again, we have a whole dead ball situation where they're reviewing the monitor. We call another timeout, and we still can't get it right. So we'll continue to work on special situations. We'll continue to, obviously, continue to work on rebounding. We have our practice guys, and I'll be honest, when your 5 players have, I think, 5 rebounds, we're probably not going to win many games. So that's a combination of 4 different ones that were in the game tonight. So we've got to rebound better, especially at the 5 spot. I thought their backup 5, Grant, really came in and gave them some good boards. But we've got to rebound better, and that's the bottom line. So obviously that's been a point of emphasis, and it'll continue to be. We have our practice guys, and I feel like we've done a better job in practices than I saw today because we're big and physical with our guys, and it was just a really poor job by us tonight on the glass and box out.
Could you talk about the fast start you guys had, both Coach Christie and the players?
Yeah, we got off to a great start. We kind of faltered there in the second. I thought we had some shots taken that maybe weren't the best shots. And when you shoot good shots, good things happen. I thought we got off to a good start because we were shooting really good shots.
I agree. We were taking care of the ball early on, too, whether that was cracking the paint, kicking it out for open threes. I think we were just getting better shots because we were able to get stops and get out and run in transition, too. And into the second quarter, that kind of stopped. So,
yeah, just echoing what they said. We started off, like I said, sharing the ball, kind of playing together. So in the second quarter, it kind of didn't go that way. So I think, like I said before, just kind of refocusing and kind of go back to the film and look and see how we played in the first quarter compared to how we came out in the second. And I think overall that'll help us in the future.
This is for Megan. You had 21 points in the game. 10 of those came in the first quarter. How does a hot start like that affect your mindset the rest of the game?
I mean, I just kind of came out and trying to do, whatever the team needed to put us in a position to win the game. At the end of the day, our team didn't come out with the W, so at the end of the day, like, those stats that I had, it didn't really matter. I think, kind of like they said, it comes down to certain possessions. So honestly, I'm just going to do whatever it takes to help my team win. And like I said before, going back to the film and looking at the mistakes that I made and overall correcting it so that in the future the same things won't happen. And, ultimately we'll get the win as a team.
Thanks, y'all, for being here today.